all the winds.
Scout ship to...
Back. Up we go. Run all the way back. Oh, that doesn't work here. Why can't I teleport? Have items, just let me use them and teleport back. Wait. Like that was a short conversation. Could have come back and told us outside by the boat. But no. All the way down and through all these doors to find that out. I'm just glad that the dungeons in this game aren't so confusing like Symphonia. Yeah, the graphics are really good. This game just came out like a year ago, I think. I don't remember. Game came out, yeah, January 26th, 17. 2 years ago, okay. Still, really nice game. A 40-hour experience somehow, right? Boats. Oh yeah, water temple. I actually liked the water temple in Ocarina of Time. I know a lot of people hated it, but I actually didn't mind it. I know, blasphemy. But yeah, Symphonia though, oh my god, I did not like the dungeons in that game. It was a really good story, and I liked the rest of the game, but the dungeons, I was always like, oh crap, I have to go into another dungeon, don't I? That's fine, I'll do it. I think this is the wrong side. Yeah. It didn't take me that long to do it. The last time, because you know how it came out on 3DS and I replayed it. It's funny though because the last mage, he actually got that game, he emulated, no, he got it on Wii U, I believe, about a year ago actually, and he streamed the game, and it was his first time ever playing the game, so you know, it took him a while to get through the game. And I got the game on 3DS because I wanted to replay it because I love that game so much. And and I ended up starting well after he started streaming the game. And then I caught up to him and passed him for a while. Yeah, the sword wasn't bad.
Our next target is north of Helives.
And then he got to Ganon's castle, and I was still
I'd say it's highly
in
likely to find a Therian there.
where was
Let's
it?
hope.
The Shadow Temple. I didn't even start the Shadow Temple yet. And he started working on Ganon's castle when I started working on Shadow Temple.
Benwick,
I beat the Shadow Temple. I did the few things in between the Shadow Temple and Ganon's castle. I went to the castle, I went up, and I beat Ganondorf like 10 minutes before he beat
if we divert some
Ganondorf.
supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own
So
disaster.
I did the
Cheeky
Shadow
bastards,
Temple
aren't we?
and the things in
It's what'll
between,
get us
and
in.
the castle itself,
much is
and
true.
Ganon.
It's a plan.
By the time
Roger.
he
I'll get
finished
right on
beating Ganon,
Hey, Eleanor.
he struggled a
Abby
bit on
exorcists don't
that
pray
boss
to their
fight.
tethered Malachine,
That's all I
do
can
they?
say.
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule, right?
Yes.
He died a
Well, that
lot
is
on
simplifying
Ganon,
it
so
a
that's
bit.
why I was able to
When
catch up
Malachine
and
receive
pass
human
him.
prayers, they bestow their blessings upon people in nature. Eisen told me that
Empty
we
bottle.
Malachine grow stronger when humans pray to us.
Prayers and blessings? I've never heard of that. I used to think the
But
same
I really
way as
like
the
the
other
changes they
exorcists.
made to the 3DS
Malachine are
version of
merely
Ocarina
tools
of
that allow us
Time.
the use
I'm
of
like, they made
arts.
it new player friendly.
That's what I
Because
figured.
But
Zelda
Innominat
Ocarina
is
of Time
different. The
is
exorcists all worship
pretty
him.
confusing
They have
for
faith
a
in his
first
mighty
time
power.
playthrough.
And not only that, the people of this nation pray to the Empyrean for salvation.
But since I've beaten that game
just
like
as
20
Artorias
times,
instructs them.
it was no problem for me.
I get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo?
Huh?
Artorias founded the abbey within the existing Church of the Imperials.
And yeah, he hated
so
the
that
water
he could
temple.
direct the people's thoughts towards Innominat, so that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior,
That
they're
place
made
pissed him
aware
off
of
so
Innominat's
much
presence
that
behind him.
Everyone
he
starts
ended up
believing
having
in
someone,
Innominat.
like a viewer,
Prayers of
tell
the
him
entire
exactly what
world
to
go
do
to
and where to
him,
go because he was just done with
becoming
it.
his power.
Like, you guys
After
do
the
it for
centuries-long
me.
decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine.
The pieces do fit. Oaths, prayers, blessings, the demon blight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power.
I don't
both
expect
effective
him
and
to really
meddlesome.
pick up another Zelda
We're
game
truly going
after
up
that.
against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Malak after all.
Oh, Laphicet, you've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're
Yep.
still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why's your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild was a really good one. I had a lot of fun playing through it. Aww. He's so cute.
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to. Let alone anyone who would send me any.
Laphicet, I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is... Bienfu?
Uh,
You got a letter from yours truly.
oh boy.
I figured you'd be wanting someone to send you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bianca.
Totally.
I'll
Totally.
even read it for you. Dear Malak Laphicet, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no major changes to report. Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to
That's
actually
funny.
see him like this. As you're aware, I've been spending my days ironing Magilu's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks.
My
Recently,
God.
however, I made the mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was
God.
so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks. Bien! There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But
Oh my
all you
God.
wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's
Yep.
okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter. That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry again.
Yeah, I'm with her on this one. I'm just like, really? Really? That's what you do? Yeah, do we know you, right? What's up, dude?
We've loaded everything bound for Helaviz. With
Yay!
that much trade, I doubt anyone will suspect us.
Any idea who can give us cover for docking?
Not anyone in particular, but recently the power and influence of the Helaviz Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink. And as for the drink...
12-year-old amber draft. The sailors of Helaviz
I want to
have an
make
eye for
something
the
with
stuff.
fish tonight,
You
I
heard that
think.
from Dial, I take it. He's got a sharp eye.
He took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for
I want
an
to do
eye.
fish for dinner.
I'll keep an eye on him so that he doesn't
I
sneak
have
off
fish.
with
I know I have
another
shrimp, but I don't know if I have anything else. I'll have to look. Can't remember if I got something other than...
The supplies are loaded. We can make for Helaviz whenever you want.
That was
Okay.
fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
Good point. This sounds a little fishy.
Eleanor!
Oh god, here we go again.
Oh, what's wrong, Kamoana?
I hate her voice.
She said she had a dream about her mom.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scary. That she didn't want a scary little girl like me.
Your mother would never say that, sweetheart.
But how can you be sure?
Well, how do I put it? I know because I know.
You're just
So yeah, I had
lying to
sushi
make me
yesterday
feel better.
and Sunday. Shakadub. Oh my god.
Aw, Kamoana, don't cry.
Yeah, she always sounds like that, Sky. Yeah, I always want sushi, so I will take
This is
sushi
the
all
part I
day,
hate
any
about
day,
little kids.
every day.
I'm not a little kid. I hate you, Velvet. I hate you.
That's right. Let it all out.
Stop it! Stop it! Mommy!
Oh my god.
I saw my mommy! She didn't want me.
If it was any other voice, I would actually feel for her, you know, because that is
She
depressing.
managed to cry herself to
But
sleep.
oh, that voice.
They're not rational creatures. Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out.
You seem used to it.
Shakadub.
I guess you could say
Oh,
that.
that's great.
Luffy usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note, let's take off all we can.
Yeah.
My liege, Dial, I leave Kamoana in your care.
I'll do what I can, but kids as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt bureaucrats.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
No, but it's not like we can like hire a mom, you know. Not quite a thing.
I do hope Kamoana isn't crying anymore.
Yeah, just kind of dead.
Yeah. Shush.
Yeah, there's a lot of traveling in this game. And there's also a lot of
How long is it
revisiting
going to
areas.
be before you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
That's what the last exorcist who came here said before leaving for the north. What could be
Yep,
up
they
there
don't
that's
care.
worth all that attention?
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa, are we?
Hot cocoa.
That is not the case. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
They sound so annoyed. Thank you for the hot cocoa. I think I'm gonna make some hot cocoa after the stream.
So the exorcists are just
I want to
passing
spike
through
some
town
hot
and heading
cocoa for that
straight
matter.
north. Odd.
Some hot cocoa with rum chata. Sounds so good. Penguin. Alright, so...
Ever since the Calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot, I say.
Hey, gone to pot.
What do you mean?
I mean the demon who barged in and made a mess of our fair city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The Calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom, not just here. Scant few have seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't say.
After the Calamity raised our ships and our port, the shipping guild fell apart, and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad.
That sucks.
The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city, and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the demon blight spreading again. Just the other
How's
day,
work
a
going,
little kid
Neb?
turned into a demon, just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the
Guessing it
Calamity
feels nice
and
to
got a
have
fat
internet
demotion
and
for her
stuff.
troubles. Several new exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be Medissa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something so stupid...
Medissa?
That's enough. This isn't something for outsiders to know.
You're right. Sorry.
Well, I know now.
I'm really worried about what's going to come of this town.
You didn't want me to
Sounds
know.
like Hellofeast isn't what it used to be these days.
We need to ask around and find out more about what's going on here.
Agreed.
Or we
Especially
could just
regarding
go
the
get
Abbey and
what we're
those
here
ruins.
for.
I'm also curious about this Medissa woman.
Yeah, who's
The ruins
Medissa?
part makes sense, since the Earth Pulse
That name
point
sounds
might be
familiar,
there.
though. Look,
But
it's...
why do you care who Medissa is?
Just a hunch. Something tells me she's worth looking into.
You're not gonna
Can't
look
remember
into this
who.
Calamity chick? She sounds like a real terror.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. I already know plenty about what makes her tick.
Yeah, Medissa sounds familiar.
Are you all right, Madam Eleanor? Don't let those people get you down.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. But could you not do that thing where you blow air on me to dry my tears?
All right, I'll just pat your head then.
That won't be necessary either. But really, things are in a terrible state.
The town burned, the guild ruined, the abbey all but gone. It won't be a functioning port for some time.
You can't fault
Yeah,
them
but
for
she's
being
not
upset.
in
They had it real
Zestiria.
good here until we came along. Those Hellavesians were like spoiled children.
How so?
I thought I
Eloise was
remembered
once
a
a tiny
Medissa
fishing
in
village.
Zestiria.
The bountiful northern seas provided plenty
not-
enough fish to sustain their trade. But Flamestone gave them an easy way to get rich. And once they got a taste, they abandoned their old craft.
And now they're paying the price. But I've heard that the cooling temperature has covered half the northern sea in ice drift, making fishing much more difficult.
But the drifting ice carries tiny organisms, enriching the waters where it melts. The fish should be more plentiful than ever.
I suppose you may have a point.
We're ones to talk after what we did, but taking the easy path, then complaining as soon as it gets hard, that seems...
Yeah.
Spoiled, yes.
Exactly.
You said it, Laphicet.
And he's
I
hungry.
think my appetite's getting a little overindulgent, too.
That's not a bad thing. Just means you're healthy.
Giant squid come to these waters in this season. Should I ask Benwick to fish some up?
Yeah, and some normal
squid.
octopuses, too.
You thought I farted. Oh, yeah.
This calamity is...
Wasn't me.
us, isn't it?
Well, we've been waging war with the Abbey everywhere we go, and now we're about to take it to a new level.
If we pull the next Therian off of the Earth Pulse point, it'll likely be Kamoana's village all over again.
It was a game, I
same
promise. Plus, if I
devastation?
farted, I highly doubt my mic would pick that
I
up.
wonder if there's something worse than calamity
I don't
that they
think
can
it
call us.
would.
This is no laughing matter.
People turn into demons in part due to their own malevolence. It's not like they're entirely innocent.
No,
But if
I'm
there's
not gonna
someone
test
out there
it.
who's being forced to act as Inominat's mouth, like Kamoana was, isn't saving them the right thing to do?
Oh my
I cannot
god.
argue with that, but...
You don't have to worry. I'm the one who will devour the barrier. And I'm the one who will do what needs to be done.
Oh man, that's great though. But no. I'm all for testing things and new ideas, but that's why I don't think I would...
The demon attacks have ground trade to a halt. But people are slowly starting to fish again.
Are you a
Yeah, that's
fisherman
cool.
too?
Aye. This town got swept up in the recent trade boom. But back when I was a young lad, this was a fishing port through and through. Ever since the shipping guild took over the docks, all of us fishermen got muscled out. Making this a commercial port has helped the town grow. But a lot of people weren't so happy with the guild.
It's too bad everyone couldn't just work together.
Once money gets involved,
Yeah, that's just asking
people
too
change.
much.
That's true no matter what age you live in. The people know it's the ones making the money who lead the charge. But we follow anyway. It's human nature. I hope everyone changes their minds once we start rebuilding. But who knows what will happen.
Now all I can think about is Madonna's song. I love Madonna. Or at least the old Madonna, you know, the Madonna I grew up on. That's 6. Feature. It's been a while. We're going this way. Let's see. Now I gotta look it up. Herbs. Yeah, like this is the song I'm thinking about now. I just love that song. Alright, time to start talking to people.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
And... AKA, nope.
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it.
Who knows?
I heard of this one village in East Gand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town.
What
I
town?
hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't
I
wait
don't know
for the
about this
day where we
town.
can
We
live
weren't
without
there. Weren't the ones who caused it. Nope.
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, So she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to stop streaming
"Demons have
soon.
feelings too."
What happened after that?
That sucks.
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed. But luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard
I just
who was
got
about
a
to cut her down. Said,
message I need to go
"Don't
deal
kill
with,
her.
so.
She's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of
go
referring
save.
to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings.
What?
Reason is all that matters to them. They don't
They
take
can wait.
kindly
Nah,
to people
it's something
disrupting
that's
their
starting
order.
soon that I have to be a part of. Don't have a choice. Well, I do have a choice, but I should.